This is apparently how Gen Zs party now. No shots, no hangovers, just caffeine, tea leaves, and mocktails. They call it soft clubbing. And of course, I learned that from my Gen Z team. Honestly, I don't get it. But I also come from a generation that I don't think I'm ready to reveal on national TV. So for this episode, we're swapping shots for lattes and cocktails for mocktails. This is the Lifestyle Lab's buzz without booze. Just when I thought coffee culture has peaked, the internet serves me this.
This is madness right now.
This is people clubbing at a cafe at 5 p.m. This is called a coffee rave, and it's been all over social media. So of course, my team decided I had to go. Of course, I don't want to be the person that asks, what's a coffee rave? Why are you guys rolling your eyes? Why are you rolling your eyes? We head to Cafe 32nd Street in BGC. Some coffee raves in the metro are organized by Caffeine Club. They're local trailblazers who hunt down the coolest cafes and set the vibe. They're basically your hype crew, powered entirely by caffeine. You could feel out of place if you're not a Gen Z, so for this, I'm going undercover. Here I met DJ Ajaz. He's younger than my son! But which is good that there's no alcohol here because you're younger than my son. So let's talk about this concept, because when I was told that there's completely no alcohol and it's just caffeine, why? You know, because for someone like me in my generation, I was wondering, why is there no alcohol? How can you have fun?
You don't need alcohol to have fun. You know, you need energy. You know, a lot of people don't want to wake up the next day with the worst hangover of their lives, not remembering the night before. At Coffee Rave, it's caffeinated. You remember everything. You get to bed at a decent time. You wake up the next day feeling refreshed with a night made of full memories that you'll remember for who knows how long.
Yeah, and I heard that it's from only a certain time to a certain time. Like, what time is this?
We finish at around 10 p.m. We start around 5, so when the sun goes down, it's perfect.
Wow. And you're in bed before midnight.
Yep.
So you were talking about hangovers. Have you even experienced a hangover before? Mom.
Off the cuff.
What is this concept that you're like, I don't want to have that? Is it about not missing a thing or like quality of life? Why is partying become this way for your generation?
Because in the newer generation, you don't see as many people going out to the clubs, the bars, you know. They want to have fun, but alcohol, it's not very healthy for you. It's not beneficial to your life, you know. You're getting intoxicated, you're not remembering the music. When they come here, they get drunk off the music, not for the music.
Wow, I like that. I like that. I hope my son thinks this way as well. I can't believe I am in a coffee rave. I love coffee, but I wouldn't necessarily put the two together. I wouldn't really party while drinking coffee. Coffee is my quiet time. Coffee is my morning routine. I still can't get it, but I love the music. I actually want to go in. I just ordered myself a matcha. Let's see how I'll feel. As the night went on, the crowd trickled in. Iced Americanos and iced lattes on hand. I, on the other hand, went for a matcha latte. Slowly, the caffeine kicked in, and before I knew it, I was actually into it. I started to feel it. I was singing along for the first few songs. And for a minute, I thought, okay, I get it. I'm liking this. I know this song. Classics.
So, did you really enjoy it?
Yeah, I did. Okay, you caught me, but maybe it's not for my generation, but I really enjoyed watching the kids go at it. So I stayed to watch what else could happen. Then, boom! Pikachu, a Jedi, Minion. It was the same dance floor energy, but they have earlier nights, zero alcohol, and they say no hangovers. But it's not just about the coffee, it's also about the connection. This is the next generation of getting together, meeting new people, and making friends. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's so late. 8:16. 8:16 was record-breaking for me because I still was able to go to the supermarket and then be at home and be in bed by 10. This is the new way of partying. I'm in it. If coffee isn't your cup of tea, you'll get it later, there's still another party for you. In this corner of the sober party scene, the soundtrack is chill. The teas are never empty, and the guest list is full of new friends waiting to happen. Welcome to Bar Flora's Spring Tea Party.
It's an event of ours, so we've actually already done one spring tea party so far. Usually we do it on the weekend, and because we are also a tea place in the afternoon, we do it in the afternoon. So it's a party, but it's not done at night. So I think that's very new and exciting because people don't have to stay up late. They can actually join a party, enjoy some beats, dance around at the same time, drink a lot of great tea, cocktails and tea tales alike. So in the afternoon, as I mentioned, we're a tea house. So we're a traditional tea house. We serve tea in different ways, whether it's the Western way of brewing or even the Chinese way. And we also even have matcha classes here where people get to learn more about matcha, how to prepare their own matcha. So that's in the afternoon, but once the sun sets at night, we transform into a gin and tea bar. So gin and tea, they're the perfect complements to one another. So gin is actually the perfect canvas because aside from the juniper berries, each gin is different because of the botanicals added to it. So some of them have cardamom, nutmeg, some of them have citrus. And on the other hand, we have tea, which some teas can taste citrusy, some of them can taste earthy, some a little bit spicy. So combined together, gin and tea, they actually make a very great pair. It's a very low-key place. It's not that big. It's very intimate. So it's really the perfect place for you to experience and be immersed in the new seasons, the 4 seasons that we're introducing through our cocktail menu.
Some call it an afternoon tea rave. It's intimate, then it's lively. It's the perfect excuse to sip your way through an endless tea menu. And they've got snacks to match that too. But if you're missing that cocktail in hand feeling, the bar is still open, but we're still going sober here. Every drink here is tea-based, and you still get the flavor complexity minus the buzz.
So basically what we do is we incorporate tea also, not just in our alcoholic drinks, but also for the non-alcoholic beverages. So they could also enjoy it, not just its tea form, but also incorporated in drink. You really need to know your tea. So it's not just put hot water. No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not. It has brewing parameters, so it's really up to you how will you able to bring those nuanced flavor from the tea. So that's a little bit challenge for us, since some of the teas are very nuanced. So you really have to find an component that would actually hit or break the tea itself. Basically, if you drink a lot of tea, you can a little bit lightheaded. Yeah, not much into like effect of alcohol drink, but you're gonna feel a little bit lightheaded. Yes, because it also has caffeine, right? So if you had too much caffeine, you feel kind of feel energized or a little bit jumpy. So it's same thing with tea, but tea has L-theanine, so it feels awake, but in more relaxed way.
This is a tea appreciation party with bar florists, tea sommeliers, who brew each blend hot and fresh. And they share stories, traditions, and tasting notes in every cup. It's a kind of party where you're totally sober, totally learning, and totally in the moment. No tipsy small talk, just tea-infused conversations you'll actually remember the next day. I guess if this is raving now, then maybe my grandma would like it. So we did a research, and it turns out that the Gen Zs actually choose tea over booze when they're stressed. Maybe I should try that. A recent study found out that most of them would rather reach for a teacup than a wine glass. And get this, some of the respondents said they'd rather attend a tea party than a boozy brunch. And nearly 1 in 3 respondents found out that it's even more fun than a night out. Ooh, long story short, I don't get it, but maybe not for my generation. I do enjoy tea, but the G and T kind? Raise your hand. Who needs alcohol to have fun? I didn't say that. The Gen Zs did. Our last stop takes us to Poblacion, Manila's nightlife hub. But apparently, Poblacion grew up, cleaned up, and found itself a sober playground. This is Gnostic, the Philippines' first ever non-alcoholic vegan bar. Stepping inside Gnostic is like entering a psychedelic underground cave, with neon lights pulsing to the beat, and with everyone enjoying a night out without intoxication or the inevitable morning regrets. I'm impressed, but also suspicious.
With Gnostic, we had the idea of there's something lacking in Cosmic that we wanted to put in a different concept wherein people can enjoy partying but without the alcohol. And apparently it's a global phenomenon that more people, even the Gen Z, millennials and above, it's no longer about as you age you drink less alcohol. It's really a more welcoming lifestyle because you can actually have fun without alcohol with your friends, diba? So that really gave us a window of opportunity in the Philippines to start the first ever sober bar in the country, and it had to be in Poblacion just because this is the place to be if you want to go out party and you don't want to associate with drinking alcohol. And this is already a concept that's so widely accepted in a lot of Western countries.
The Lychee Haze Nogarita is a kombucha-based cocktail with a crunchy basil seed. And the Purple Lilac Cloud, butterfly pea, non-dairy cream, lime, and pineapple. Looking for shots? They still have it here. But don't look for tequila. Gnostic keeps it healthy by, get this, detox shots. bottoms up for their sinigang caustic shots and tinola tonic shots, designed to kickstart your body, not your hangover.
So this one is our sinigang shot. It has tamarind, a bit of tomato juice, and ginger. And it's poured in a shot glass with a round of salt. So talagang para siyang tequila shot in a form factor of a sinigang. So this one has moringa, which is the malunggay. It also has a bit of pineapple. And of course, para sa hagod, meron siyang kombucha. And it's actually with Himalayan salt. Black Himalayan salt.
Of course, these vegan drinks won't be completed without vegan pulutan. While Gnostic initially imagined attracting sober, curious folks, wellness enthusiasts, and vegans, they've seen a wider mix. People came for the drinks, the atmosphere, and the chance to connect just without the alcohol.
The idea of partying without the alcohol, yeah. To also not treat it as a detox bar, because we didn't want to have the idea that it's all white, it's all green. We still want to give people the idea that they're here to party. And that's why the interior calls for that. That when you enter, you're transformed into this world of like a cave, and it's dark, it's dim light, and it gives that vibe of a bar or a nightclub. Just the big difference is it doesn't have alcohol, it doesn't have booze, you're not allowed to smoke, but you can have everything that you want to do. You can be loud, you can have parties, and you treat it as a safe space because you're not afraid that people will be drunk. You can be drunk in happiness.
So what is the verdict? Is sober clubbing a passing trend or a cultural shift? Well, we did our research and we found out that it's more than just a trend, it's actually a movement. And it's called a sober curious movement. Globally, the Gen Zs are leading the charge in rethinking nightlife. Studies say more are choosing not to drink because they're concerned about their mental and physical well-being and want to stay fully present. Research say that this shift was also founded to be not just about cutting back, it's about redefining socializing. The Gen Z and younger millennials are seeking meaningful connections, memorable experiences, and fun nights out without needing a drink in hand. Social media plays a big role too. Trends around wellness and self-care are helping normalize skipping alcohol at parties. This is what they call #SoberTalk. And because of the sober curious movement, new kinds of raves and parties have started popping up everywhere. Coffee raves, tea parties, and dry bars. Most of these places announce their locations and dates online. So if you're curious, it's easy to find an event and see what the buzz is all about. I learned that being sober curious doesn't mean you have to quit booze altogether. It's about asking, do I really want this drink, or is it just a habit? Or are you alcoholic? Well, you can try it. Try swapping Prosecco for espresso, cocktails for tea-infused mocktails, and tequila shots for sinigang shots. And see how you feel without the hangover. This is not a rule, it's an experiment. Here in the Lifestyle Lab, when my team challenges me, I take it seriously. One thing is clear, this is how the Gen Z parties. I may not get it, but I respect it and I also appreciate it. As for me, I'll stay on for maybe 3 songs and then I'll hop on to a bar and have my favorite drink.